Hey guys!
Hi guys.
Welcome to another one of our videos, and today we're discussing jealousy. So in this series we're sharing our secrets on how we keep our marriage happy, thriving and healthy. And jealousy is something that we spoke about quite earlier on, isn't it, in our relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it can consume you and it can ruin whatever you've got or whatever you're trying to build.
Yes. So for me it was like, when I was speaking to Jess about jealousy, I was like, people look and you need to realize that I'm with you for a reason, and vice versa. When girls look at you, I'm not gonna get jealous and defensive and why did that girl look at you? Did you instigate something?
Yeah, or were you looking at her to get eye contact or...
Yes.
Yeah.
So jealousy is something that we definitely discuss.
It's something that you probably have to set boundaries at the start when you first get into a relationship.
That's it.
Without looking jealous, maybe just suggesting that, look, like Primrose did, don't mind, but if someone does look at me, I don't want you going off the handle. I hope you're not that sort of a guy, because
that's it.
Obviously I'm with you and that's it. So you're almost reassuring your partner. She did that with me at the start. Even though I didn't really need it, it was nice to hear it because it shows you she's coming from the same place as you are, because everyone's thinking like that too. So it was really good that she kind of told me that from the start.
And for me, I knew that people just generally do look, and it's something that has caused an issue before. And when you're walking around, it's not something that you can control other people looking at you. You're not gonna walk around wearing a black bead liner just so people don't think, oh, okay, you're something different. So it was something that was definitely important to me, to know that I'm getting into a relationship with someone who is secure in themselves, who is secure in the fact that people are going to look. And it doesn't mean that I am cheating or something shady is going on. It's just the way it is. So for me, it was very, very important. And then the same thing is...
yeah, definitely. As I said, I've had situations where me and Primrose have been on holiday or we've been out and about.
Yes.
And guys have come up to me and said, "You're a lucky guy. She is absolutely beautiful. Wow." And it even reacting like that, wow, oh my god, you are amazing, and I'm standing there okay. And I'm winding up to hit. I'm not, but I just thought to myself, do you know what? I'm really proud that everyone thinks that my missus is a good-looking girl. So my mentality is completely different, but maybe because I've got a good self-esteem and I'm not insecure about myself.
That's it.
I mean, I've never been cheated on, and I've never cheated on anyone. I've never done that, but. Because that can normally cause the jealousy issues anyway from the start, from the start of the relationship. Because maybe someone that you got with got cheated on repeatedly, or they cheated repeatedly, and because they did, they don't trust that person they're getting with, because they think, if I do it, imagine what they're up to.
That's it.
So for me, I had that. I think we were in Barbados. We were on holiday, and there was a guy in a one of these little camper vans that they drive around in. They're like little minibuses with loud music on, which people from Barbados will know, and they drive you around and drop you off like buses, basically.
Like buses, yeah.
And some guy just jumped out of the window, was like, "Oh my god, you're beautiful," whatever. And I was like, "Oh my god." I was like, these people are shameless.
They have no shame.
With respect.
They have no shame, do they?
Yeah, but we laughed about it.
Yeah, we always laughed about it.
I laughed about it, and I just go, do you know what? I don't mind. I go, babe, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Because I know that you're with me, and I know you're coming home to me, and I know you're with me for a reason.
That's it.
So the jealousy never come into it. Maybe we're just lucky that we were quite open with each other about how we spoke about it.
That's it.
And also maybe we're quite lucky that we're both secure people that have had a lot of experience in general about being with other people and not becoming jealous, because I don't want to let something like that consume my life.
Yes.
Because I find if you get consumed with jealousy, I can't imagine how you live your daily life. I go to work and I'm thinking, I wonder what my wife's up to. I wonder if the postman's...
exactly.
I wonder if she's flirting with a postman or a plumber that's supposed to be going around today.
That's it.
You might as well just give up right there and then and break up with that girl and just go live by yourself, because you're going to have so much stress, your hair's going to fall out, you're going to get greys. You're just going to, you know what I mean? You're not going to be able to move on with your life.
That's it. And for me personally, the reason I brought up the subject was because I didn't want to change the personality that I am. I like dressing up, I like looking nice, and obviously that's going to cause people to look. And so for me, I needed to understand that Jazz understood that I'm not going to stop putting makeup on, I'm not going to stop doing my hair, I'm not going to stop having a personality just because we're in a relationship and I'm worried that, he might get jealous, and then he's
That's
gonna
it.
feel insecure, and then we're gonna fight about it when you get home. So yeah, I'm gonna stop doing my makeup, and I'm gonna completely change the person that I am. For me, it was important that you came in this relationship with your personality, and I want to nourish that personality and make you thrive and grow. I don't want to make you feel like you're boxed in, isn't it?
No, of course
and
not.
you can't do this, you can't do that. And then the same as me, I want to be the person I am. I want to flourish in this relationship and be happy. So the subject of jealousy is something that we definitely think that more people should talk about and address any issues that either of you might have. Because like I said, I've been cheated on in the past, but
luckily
I'm
you
not
didn't
gonna
bring that
into
into this relationship.
because I think everybody's different.
Because that is a fear that someone like myself had when I got into it. Because I thought, I hope that this girl isn't crazy. She isn't a bunny boiler. She's going to turn around and think, wait a minute, it's happened previously. This guy could be the same. And girls do look at him. So I'm going to now react crazy. But
for me, it was
luckily she was
like that.
Luckily you were never like that, and you were very open. And I just think I was like, wow, like this girl is so grounded.
I think it is about being grounded.
Grounded, so open.
So knowing your self-worth.
Well-rounded.
Exactly.
It's knowing your self-worth. You got to understand that you look good. The person that probably, because obviously to be in a relationship where someone's cheating on you regularly, normally those people have too much of a high self-esteem. And it's normally because they're narcissistic and they think that they can do what they want to you, and you're still going to be with them.
That's it.
And you allow it to happen once, you allow it to happen twice, and you're still in the relationship. That person knows you're a mug. And I can keep doing this now because this person isn't going anywhere because they've got low self-esteem. I've got high self-esteem. I've got them now. You know what I mean? But obviously you got to break that cycle, and once you do, you got to understand that no one can treat you like that. And you got to build your own self-esteem and know that you are still good. Maybe you just ended up with the wrong person. That person was bad. What you were doing was perfectly okay. And on top of it, I also think it's important not to punish the current partner that you have for something that's happened in the past. He's not responsible for how other men behave. So why should I be like, you can't do that? Why are you going to the gym? Why do you need to look good? A lot of people become like man haters or women haters. Because they've had that their previous partner multiply cheat on them. So you can't tar everyone with the same brush, even though it's really hard to go back into a relationship and trust someone like that again. But jealousy, you don't want to let it consume you. I mean, but the good thing about Prim is she's actually said to me blatantly that it's fine to look. You can window shop, but just don't buy anything. That's the way of saying it.
Don't start to buy anything. It's so good.
I guess the best thing we have in our relationship, because it's so open, there's no form of jealousy coming in, because what needs to be said is said. And
like if we're together and I see, let's say, a hot girl walk past, I'll literally say like, yeah, she's hot. Because I appreciate beauty, right? So why should your partner suddenly pretend like, oh, I didn't see anything. I'm suddenly blind, because they know if they comment or make, even like if they look, suddenly it's gonna be a fight, it's gonna be a war and stuff like that. And even the same, if I see a nice guy, I'm like, I'm into eyes. Like, so I see a guy with really nice eyes. I'm like, oh wow, his eyes are nice. And then we'll get into a fight. Why are you looking at his eyes and stuff like that?
And there are partners like that. I mean, I remember when I first started working in my first job, and there was a young girl. I was in my teens, late teens, going into my early 20s, and she was dating this guy who worked in another area in that same vicinity. And obviously, she worked with a lot of guys in our store. And the guy was flipping out on her, going crazy on her, saying that, oh, you're talking to these guys in your store, and it's like, but what can you do? You work with us. You have to talk to us. And you could just see that sort of a relationship is going to end up in violent behaviour, and the girl either getting physically abused on a regular basis, possibly even killed. So you need to recognise these signs as a male or a female if you're having that done to you, and just get the hell out of that relationship. That's not
and
good.
This is why it was important for me to communicate this to Jazz, because I'm like, are you gonna get jealous to a point where you're just so angry and so fired up because somebody's made a comment, somebody's looked, you know? So it was important to like, look, we need to talk about this subject, and definitely we need to work out any issues that might be there. And luckily there was no issues.
But as I said, even with low self-esteem, a lot of people, like women or men that have that, they'll say stuff like, oh yeah, why are you late? Why are you 10 minutes late? Or where were you? How come you come an hour late? Or why are you staying back at work all of a sudden? And it's because they're letting that low self-esteem, that sort of mental, they're thinking, oh, why is this person even with me? Like because they think like that, they're thinking, oh, maybe he or she is already looking for another person.
Yeah.
So this, you can't, if you've got low self-esteem, you need to sort that out before you get in a relationship.
That's it, yeah.
Because you're going to ruin that, and you're just going to run your partner off.
Yeah.
Eventually, and go through all that turmoil for nothing.
Nothing, yeah. So definitely, like, jealousy definitely sabotages a relationship because you're constantly undermining the other partner to a point sometimes where you think, well, this guy is so jealous and I'm not even doing anything. I might as well go and do something because he's constantly jealous and he's constantly accusing me. Yeah. So I might as well go and get, you know, another person because you either way I'm in trouble.
Yeah, so you frustrate that person because they're already in a really bad relationship of where you're questioning them all the time.
Yeah.
But you also have that situation, babe, where other partners go out, and touch with me and Prim never do this, but they'll go out and they'll start flirting in front of each other to make themselves feel better to make the other one jealous.
Yeah.
But then what you're doing is you're creating a situation where that person thinking, wait a minute, he's flirting around with other girls in front of me.
Yeah.
Like, and then they're gonna definitely think you're cheating.
That's it.
And then they might go and cheat. And then when they go and cheat, they're gonna say, but wait a minute, you always flirt with other girls. That's why I did it.
Yeah, I was feeling insecure because you're constantly like chatting up other girls if you're at a bar. So this is another thing where it's very important for us as well to stop people stepping over the mark. Because for instance, when we were in Barbados, there was a guy there, he did not appreciate this relationship. He didn't like it one bit. He did not like it at all.
He was a barman
at one of the bars there. So we would order a drink and he wasn't really that busy at the time, and you make sure he took extra long to bring the drink. And like, fine, so we drink a drink and then we order another one.
And he would ignore me and go to the other people at the bar?
And just be like, oh, can I have a drink? And we literally just walk past. And he was making it blatantly obvious that he did not like this relationship. So we let it slide a couple of times. And then the bit where he crossed the line was he spilled the drink on Jazz on purpose. Yeah, there was no reason why it happened. He just like,
And then I flipped out on him.
And me, I was like, no.
And then you turned.
I was like, that doesn't happen. And I had a word with him. I was like, you go get your manager because this is not right. I know you did not like us being together as soon as we walked in here. So the manager came in and said, oh, we're sorry, we give you free drinks and stuff like that. And we refused the free drinks, isn't it?
He tried to butter it up with free drinks.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not complaining because I want something free from you. I'm complaining because you need to control your stuff, and this is not right.
And
what's going on.
And that's racism, isn't
exactly.
it?
That's not right.
That's discrimination. That you're doing.
So again, so if you see as a partner that something is going on and someone is overstepping the line, sometimes you actually need to step in.
Because that person was jealous.
Yes.
So jealousy can be outside the relationship.
Being
and you need to stop that as well.
That's it.
Yeah.
So that's how we really deal with jealousy.
What I mean, a lot of people do say is, I mean, if you find that you might have some jealousy traits because you think your partner is doing something, or vice versa, whatever. A lot of people will what you can do is, maybe if you're not unsure whether you're the one at fault, is get someone else to watch you and your partner when you're out and about and see who's actually the one causing the issues. So if you're actually making an issue out of nothing, then at least that third party can inform you, like, look,
that's it.
Do you know what? I think you're overreacting. She's not doing nothing and you're overreacting because some guy's looking at her. That's not her fault.
No, exactly. And
you're out and about, people aren't blind.
That's it. But I've had it with my sister, isn't it? I always say, like, my sister, she's a very jealous person, and it is crazy how many good relationships she's ruined out of jealousy. And so, like, the point Jazz is making, getting a third party to actually look. So I'll be out with her and her husband
or partner,
and an argument will start from nowhere. Oh, you looked at that girl, and I was just like, I was right here. He did not do anything, right? And so, like, eventually I was like, you know what? You actually have a problem. It's not the guys that you're getting with.
Because you're going through all these guys, like, and accusing
every single one of jealousy. Is it the type of person that you're attracting? But I was there, and I definitely would say, like, no, your partner was not looking at anyone.
So as a third party, you were able to give an honest opinion on who's the jealous one and who's the one with the problem.
Exactly.
So if you find you're doing that, maybe you just need someone to actually tell you as a third party.
Yeah.
So that at least that way you can say, do you know what? I've got a serious issue now. I need to sort this out. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up alone.
Yeah. Or at least you need to question why you think you're attracting people who are constantly looking at other people.
Yeah, because it might be the other way around. That person might actually be a big flirt and actually be a problem.
Yeah.
That they're actually looking for action while you're
there.
You're there. Yeah. And they don't actually care.
Are you attracting players Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
If
so at
you
least a
are-
third party can kind of say, do you know what, I saw what he was doing, or I
Yes.
saw what she was doing. Do you know what, I think you've got a serious problem there on your hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, this
So-
person's probably trying to make you jealous and is a cheater.
So yeah, that's really jealousy.
Jealousy
isn't
covered.
it?
In our relationship, yeah, definitely, and what we think about jealousy.
That's it.
Yeah.
So definitely, that's something that needs to be communicated sometimes. That you know, I don't want to change the personality that I am. I don't want to change your personality. I want you to be yourself and to feel free to carry on dressing the way you dress.
Yeah.
That's another thing as well on jealousy, where if you're going out and your partner is saying, are you gonna go out looking like that?
Yeah.
I think that dress is a bit short. Can you go and change?
But I've never said to you, oh, you're wearing a mini skirt. Like, I don't want guys looking at your butt or your legs.
Yeah.
I never turned around and said that. Because I thought, wait a minute, you look beautiful. Like,
Exactly.
I turned around and said that.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm proud of walking with her
Around
around.
with you. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So that's another, definitely, if your partner starts controlling you, because that's another thing that I've seen with friends where their partner is so insecure that they try to undermine the other person's self-esteem. So they'll destroy the girl's self-esteem to a point where she doesn't have any self-esteem.
So she doesn't want to go anywhere. She stays with the guy who's
Yes.
killing her self-esteem because she doesn't think she can get anyone else.
Yeah.
And
And it's like, oh, you know, oh, he doesn't let me dress like that anymore. And it's like, yeah, but that's the person you always dress like that. Why are you letting your partner control how you dress? So again, you need to look at it from that point of view. So yeah, guys, that's it really on jealousy. Again, if you have any comments that you'd like to share, just put them in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and share it to your friends and family, right?
Share with your friends and family.
We definitely appreciate it. And if you've watched all this way and haven't subscribed, please subscribe because we definitely appreciate the support. And on that note, guys, we're gonna let you go, and a hair dress tutorial is coming.
Soon.
I promise.
Us,
I promise. We're so busy at the moment, but definitely it's coming up soon.
It's either me or the hair. That's what I'm saying. 'Cause this hair is getting in the way. I'm coming out of the camera now. I told her this already. This hair's getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah. So guys, we're gonna let you go, and we'll see you in our next video.
See you later, guys.
Bye. Take care. Hi guys. Welcome to another video of us sharing the secrets to our happy home.